Here we have a 63-year-old male, also has the amalgam fillings in his mouth, and the results are indicating that he's releasing some of these metals from deeply stored places in the body after just a month, and that's on 2 tablespoons of the Zeo charge and 2 capsules of the fulvic charge. And his vitamins are improved, and he's not feeling anything. So we're going to look at 2 of his tests. We're going to look at the first month, and then his next test 3 months after this. So here's the first test. This is just over a month here on the Zeo charge, fulvic charge, and minerals, not a lot going on. But you can see that we're already getting this dump occurring quite significant in lead. So his body's pouring out these metals, not quite the aluminum, but the rest of them mostly he's dumping out. The most significant thing here we see is actually his vitamin D, because on the initial test, it wasn't even registering. It was so low. And this was January in Iowa. So, and he's a pretty pale individual, but he was just no vitamin D. And just after this month, we see his skyrocketing. And he's not supplementing with vitamin D. He didn't change his diet or any of that stuff. It's just that just shows you how incredible the body is, just how it can remain in balance when it gets healthier. So the Zeo charge tends to do that a lot, as you can probably tell by looking at these case studies. But anyway, he's starting to release mercury. And I do see quite a connection between when mercury is leaving the body and the vitamin D levels. Mercury definitely appears to be negatively affecting vitamin D levels. So that's interesting as well. So first month, we got metals pumping up, vitamin D absolutely skyrocketing. Things are looking pretty good. All right. Then we tested again 3 months later. So he's on the same protocol, 2 tablespoons of Zeo charge, 2 capsules of fulvic charge. And now we're actually seeing pretty good improvement in some of the minerals. So things are starting to improve. And he's been on the protocol for 4 months total. This is the 3-month retest, though. Still no movement in iodine. Low iodine, sometimes that can be a pretty tricky one to raise. I'm not going to get into that here, but anyway, that's not moving. But the metals we see now, they're coming down again. They were on the way up before. Now they're kind of being reducing. That's a pretty significant reduction in mercury. That's 21.7%. So that's pretty good over the last 3 months. Silver's coming down a little bit, and the lead's coming down as well. So definitely have some movement. That's what you want to see on these tests is things moving, because when they're moving, they're leaving the body. And then his vitamins are still looking pretty good. His vitamin D is still staying up there pretty good. So his body's not being negatively impacted by the detox really in any way. It actually has been overall improvement in vitamins and minerals, and he's getting stuff out of the body. So overall, he's happy. He has experienced no negative symptoms at all. And the protocol is working great.